Guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today is unfortunately the last day of No Buy November. Now I've massively enjoyed this collaboration, not just taking part in it but also watching what all the other fantastic ladies have created throughout the 4 weeks. So like I say, today's the last week, and today we had to create a tag. So before I bring the tag on, I just want to mention that, as I'm sure you all know by now, this is a collaboration, so there are lots of other people. There's 30 women involved in this collaboration. All of their information and all of their YouTube channels will be listed in the description box below this video. And I'd really appreciate if you would all hop along and show some love and, you know, like the videos, leave some comments, all that good stuff. But also, if everybody could just make sure that when they go on to Sabrina, the Country Crafters channel, that everybody says a big thank you, because it's all down to Sabrina that we've had this opportunity to do this collaboration, and she's hosted and managed it so well that I personally want to give her my massive thanks, but I'm sure that everybody that's enjoyed this collaboration will want to do the same thing. So, my tag this week. This is a red herring. This is actually the card from week 1, so I'm going to move that to one side for a moment. And I'm going to bring in the tag that I've made. So this is my tag. Over the top, like everything else has been in this collection. I went quite sort of shabby chic, obviously, with this lot. So for this one, I've made quite a large sort of oversized tag that's got the nice sort of shape up the top there. And you can see here that this is the back, and I've added a pretty die cut with a white one over the top, with just that I've stamped and heat embossed to and from on, and then I've layered some snowflakes either side, and these are some paper ones that I've cut with dies, and then some of the resin ones that I had in my stash, and then I've layered all of that on top of this really pretty icy blue paper with the snowflakes on. Over on the front, I've used some of the little embellishments. So what I've tried to do throughout this collaboration is the embellishments that I made to go in the embellishment box, I've tried to use them on bits and pieces as I've gone along, on the pieces I've gone along. So this week I've used the jumper and the mittens, and also some of the flowers that I've made to go in the embellishment box. And I've just paper pieced these which are from dies from my stash, layered them with some of the little flowers, and I've put some snowflakes underneath there. The tag is actually a shaker tag. I don't know if you can sort of see the shaker bits inside there. And I've actually done that with some voile tulle, some netting over the top, and it's like a sparkly baby blue tulle. And the shaker bits inside are pink and white with little white snowflakes. Let's see if you can see those there. I've stamped and heat embossed on vellum, and it says "Baby, it's cold outside." And then I've done a little floral cluster in the corner here with various like flourishes and swirls. See if I can get the light on it a bit better. Some handmade flowers, the little pine cone, and again there's some snowflakes layered in there. On the bottom I've put this lovely lace trim with a little creamy coloured snowflake trim behind it, and then again on top of all of that I've layered again some of the resin snowflakes. I have then also put some trims and things on the top. It's totally over the top hanging embellishment. So I've put a little bell and then some actual jingly bells on the top there. There's this ribbon that says "Ho Ho Ho" tied in a little bow. There's some more of that snowflake trim. Lace, a few sort of eyelash trim type thing, a pink eyelash trim. It's all tied together with a bit of the blue sparkly tulle, and then there's some white sort of tinsel trim with little stars on, and a nice blue, white and silver trim which ties it all together. And I have also put on a couple of little charm dangles that I've made with various beads and bead caps, and that one's got a lovely little snowflake on the end, and then I've done this little one here which again has got a really pretty little bead bottom with the caps and the little rose, and like I say, the little bell. So that's my tag for this week, and that now creates part of the package. Now, as I said in week 2, I'm actually going to give all of this away to a subscriber. So what I'm going to do is look back over the 4 weeks and see who's left me a comment on every single one of the 4 videos that I've done, and I'm going to put them into a prize draw. So if you would like to win, and I'll show you everything that I created. So obviously that's what I've made for this week, and a refresh. So I've made a box envelope to hold the card that I made in week 1, which is this one with the ice skating boot and the flourish. And again, it's a shaker card. I've sort of done a bit of a shaker theme throughout. And then that pops up on the pom-pom trim, because that's an easel card. And then, like I say, it's in the little box, and it's got a little handmade sticker. So that's the card. And, whoops, I should knock my camera. What I made for week 2, I'm going to readjust my camera, was this, it was a chocolate box that I altered, and I added the beautiful floral clusters, made a shaker on the front window there, which I edged with the trim, and it's got the lovely little paper clay ballerina. And inside here I have handmade lots of different embellishments. So I have done a set of small flowers, so some little blue snowflakey ones and some of the poinsettia type in pink and blue. I have put in a set of the small, medium and large of the pink variegated poinsettias that I've used throughout this collection. I've put in 2 of the rosettes, and there is actually a rosette on the box bag that I've made for all of this to go in. So I made another couple of those to go in the box. I've made these little tiny rosettes that have got the snowflakes and the eyelash trim. I made these little hot chocolate shakers. So it's the little glasses, and they've got whipped cream and chocolate sauce on the top with a little marshmallow, and the spoon down into the glass. Obviously it's got the little seed beads and all different coloured brown sequins, and then the little chocolate flake and a marshmallow, and a little tiny gingerbread man with his little sweet buttons on his front. So I've made those. I've also made a couple of little gingerbread men, and they're really sweet, all dressed up for Christmas. I've put in 2 of the little ice skating boot embellishments that I've created, and 2 of the jumpers, one in the pink and one in the white. I've also included in the box a little Christmassy die. So this is a penguin die. It comes with 3 dies, so it's the penguin, the little bow tie and the snowflake. That's a die from Hobbycraft, and then obviously in the bottom of the box is all the shred and the snowflakes. So I will package all of that back up, and it will all go in the box bag that I made last week, which obviously holds the chocolate box at the bottom, and then the card and the tag will fit in on top, and that will all get sealed up and sent off to one lucky winner. So, like I say, if you want to participate in this giveaway, leave me a comment down below. If you just let me know in the comments down below that you would like to be entered into the competition, then obviously I can go back over the weeks and check that everybody's done the 4 comments, and then I'll put you into the prize draw. And I'm really hoping that, you know, somebody that really wants it will get to keep this. So this is open internationally. Obviously, you have got to be over the age of 18. Given all the recent copper stuff, I would hope that nobody under the age of 18 is watching my videos anyway. However, we'll leave that for a different time. So yeah, if you want to be considered for the giveaway, please just leave me a message down below, and don't forget to hop along and say hello to everybody else and see what amazing tags they've been creating for this week, because I'm absolutely sure that they are going to be brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I'm really looking forward to upload time when I can sit down and watch through everybody's videos. So thank you ever so much for joining me. I would like to thank everybody that has subscribed to my channel over the last few weeks. Thank you so much for coming along, and for everybody that's been there for me from the beginning. Brilliant. Thank you. I can't say thank you enough. So I hope you've enjoyed a quick look at all the things that I've made over the last 4 weeks for the No Buy November. Thanks. See you soon. Bye.